We had to turn people away. Last time we had maybe about 50 more people we had tonight. We thought we'd fill it up tonight. So we want you to sit back, and we got, instead of having a great big crowd, we got a quality crowd, right? Right. Can you guys laugh over here? Let me hear you laugh. How about you guys laugh? Let's hear it. Now let you can do better than that, can't you? Let's hear that. Let's hear you laugh. Oh, now that's all right. Now tonight we want you to sit back and really enjoy the show. And you parents who've got all these kids here, you can rest assured that when the show is over, you won't have as many kids as you had when you came. We always pick out a couple we like to lose. Now we got a couple down in the dungeon now, and nobody will claim them. We don't know what to do with them when the show's over. So we want you to look at your programs. Now this show will play tomorrow night, will be the last night that it plays. Now we want you to sit back and really have a lot of fun and enjoy the show. And just laugh if you want to laugh, and you can cry if you want to cry. You can scream if you want to scream. Now we have a lot of kids here tonight, so kids, remember this. You sit in your seats until the intermission, and then during the intermission, you may leave. And then if you leave when the show is going on, we won't let you come back into the theater. And if you do, you're mine. That's good. Now, I want you to have a lot of fun tonight. Now, we do realize that emergencies do arise, and at that time, if one of the adults will take you out to the restroom. The restrooms are through this curtain and down the hall, and first hall on your left. Now, we will have an intermission for you at that time. Now, on your programs, next, starting this Friday night, is a very special one. This is our church history one, with a show on Joseph Smith and one on Emma Smith that are two shows back to back. So the prices, all seats are $5 on those three shows. The little kids won't enjoy that one. But it's a tremendous opportunity for you to come and see these. Now both these shows have traveled extensively all over the United States. Bryce Chamberlain has performed overseas and also in Alaska and all over the place, in Hawaiian Islands and so forth. My wife just returned from her show from back in Nauvoo, where she's put it on for the Smith family reunion back there. Now, if you want to really learn something, the amount of research that has gone into these shows, Quarry Creek Pratt and Porter Rockwell and 3 women from Nauvoo and then one of the United Order, is a tremendous experience for you to come and watch these things. So next week there will be something going every single night right up until the next show starts. And then comes the fun one. It's called 5 on a Honeymoon. And boy, it is a good one. We got a lot of teenagers in here tonight. One of my classic lines in that show, I just love it. All this future stepfather is asking his future stepdaughter to do is to just vacuum the front in the front room and help her mother. But teenagers are hard to communicate. So she tells him right out flat that she's going to run away from home and she's going to get married so she'll never have to work another day in her life. That's the kind of jokes that are in there. It's just fun show. And I think you'll enjoy that. And then we go into a real great one. The kids love this one. Where are you, teacher? It's Christmas Carol with Scrooge and all of the ghosts and all that. And if you've not seen Christmas Carol in the round, it is a great experience. It is fun. Everybody relates to it. They enjoy it. Now, let me hear you laugh one more time. Hey, that is even good. I almost laughed at that. Now we'll sit back and we'll see the intermission. So kids, remember, don't get out of your seat. We have a lot of action going along when the lights are out, but you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I got to have, just before we do this, John Renstrom, help me carry this up.
Mortician.
3 hours late. Who knows when they will arrive with this storm brewing? Oh, the best laid plans of us. Good heavens! Must you continually sneak up on me while I'm thinking? It's terribly upsetting. I told you to wait downstairs until I called for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must talk to you. The monster is getting restless, and I cannot control him much longer. The last time he was like this, he broke his chains and tore the door off the hinges.
I'm doing the best I can. Oh, the burden of a reputation. Grandfather, why did I ever find your laboratory notes and embark on this hideous career? Look at this face, Igor. Once I was young and happy. Now I am lined with furry wrinkles.
Oh, your grandfather Frankenstein was a great man. Oh, how often my grandfather spoke of their work together, sneaking out at night, digging up graves, cutting criminals off of scaffolding, cutting and sawing out in the muck and the mire, looking for just the right part. Yuck. I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yes, I know all the stories well. My grandfather created a monster out of men, an indestructible creature. The only problem was the monster's brain, thanks to your grandfather.
Oh, but Grandfather Igor can't be blamed. He couldn't read. How did he know the brain he stole from the university laboratory was the brain of a dimwit?
He should have recognized a comrade.
Oh, such a wonderful night. On just such a night, the creature was born. Lightning was its mother, and it gave it power of 100 men. How proud our grandfathers were.
Yes, enough reminiscing. We have plenty of problems of our own, trying to correct the mistakes of the past. The brain transfer machine is ready. We no longer have to operate to change the monster's brain. Using the fluorite crystal, the machine spins the brain into 1 billion particles, sends them through the air, and then reassembles them in a new cranium.
Yes, it's wonderful, Master. Oh, but when do we begin?
As soon as we find the right brain for the monster.
I know where there is a wonderful brain.
Where?
Here.
No.
Oh, but it's a perfectly good brain. I've used it for years.
There are brains, and then there are brains. I refuse to discuss it further.
Yes, Master.
Now, hopefully, the right brain will arrive this evening. With all this lightning and electricity from the storm, we shall have added energy for the perfect transfer. I have advertised this castle as a hotel with all the travel agencies from Berlin to Los Angeles. I had expected a large supply of brains, but so far only one group has made reservations. They will be here tonight, and with everything in readiness, I must use one of these brains tonight. Oh, I almost forgot. You must not call me Dr. Frankenstein anymore. I am Baron Henry von Frankenmeyer. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor. Baron, I've been meaning to ask you. We have no servants here. How can we run a hotel without maids and bellhops and cooks?
Simple. You will do it.
But I do everything. I cook the meals, I fetch and carry all day, I clean the machine, and then I have to watch the monster all night. And now you want me to carry tourist baggage and run room service? This is too much. I quit.
Oh, you don't understand. If one of our guests is chosen for the honor of the brain transfer, then you will be in the perfect position to plant the crystal on him. You know I have not yet learned to focus the rays of the machine. I have placed one crystal on the creature, and this one must be placed on the body of the victim, subject, whose brain is to be transferred. I cannot succeed without you. Oh, do not desert me in my hour of need. I will be lost without you.
Oh, there, Master. I won't leave you. How could you think a thing of loyal, hard-working Igor?
Very well. Get the rooms ready. Our guests should be arriving shortly. A family of American tourists. Quickly, mix another sedative. We do not want him frightening our guests. Use the good whiskey tonight. Perhaps we should be grateful he hid in the brewery the last time he escaped. He's so much easier to sedate now. Make sure those chains are secure. He is growing in strength every day. Oh, grandfather! Grandfather! Do you hear your creation moaning for relief? I, Henry Baron von Frankenstein III, shall correct your mistakes. I shall perfect your creation and end the failures of the past. I shall remove the curse of the Frankensteins.
It is ready, Master.
Good. Make no delay. Get him quiet as soon as you can. And make sure those chains are secure. The energy transfer may be more violent than we had calculated. Here, take these. Now, if the storm will hold until they arrive.
Henry, darling, you look surprised to see me.
Natasha Dobrinsky!
So you do remember me, darling. It is so good to see you again. But how come you Mondays are so lonely and quiet, like I was live? Oh, don't be ridiculous, darling. Put that thing away. I'm taking treatments now at the Von Helsing Health Clinic. I drink nothing now but cranberry juice. But I must admit I have not lost my desire for adventure, excitement, and romance. Oh, but what is this? Make reservations for 5 Julius C. Woodmaker and family stop. Arriving October 30th, see World Travel Agency, Manhattan, New York. Darling, what is this? Who is Julius C. Woodmaker and family?
I have gone out of the monster business. I have decided to turn this castle into a vacation paradise.
Wonderful! That's just what this place needs, some new blood. Oh, it's only an expression, darling.
What are you doing here anyway? I thought I told you the last time I saw you. I wanted nothing more to do with you or your husband. By the way, where is the Count?
Oh, I have left blood again. I'm tired of this flying around night after some new young thing. He has made a fool of me for the last time.
Well, maybe if you settled down, he would too. You're leaving him as ridiculous. You know that. You were made for each other. You always go back to him, so why leave him in the first place?
It is not ridiculous. I'm tired of sitting around waiting for him to drop me a morsel of attention. I will not be the bat in his belfry any longer. Oh, my trunk should be arriving shortly. It's a new one. I got it in Egypt last summer. It's simply beautiful.
But my guests!
Henry, darling, I don't like to be pushy, but I don't like to be refused. Anything. You escaped me once and I forgave you. But if I do not get a room here tonight, I will fly around and frighten all your guests away until only you and me are left.
Oh, that's blackmail!
Of course. You saw that babbling idiot here with you?
Yes, and he has good reasons to remember you too.
Oh, it was really harmless, Henry. I was simply trying to torment Blob with jealousy. He would already escape with your trickery, and Igor was available.
But Igor? How could Vlad suspect Igor?
I was desperate. I had to take what I could get. And Vlad is so jealous he'll believe whatever he thinks he sees. But if I do not get to stay here, you and Igor will suffer more than any man have ever suffered.
All right, but don't mingle with the guests.
I promise. Oh, think of it.
Oh, Master!
Oh, hello, my little pets. My, how you haven't changed.
What is she doing here?
Oh, she just flew in for a little visit. There's nothing to worry about.
Because of you, I was beaten, and the dogs were set on me. I was chased over half of Transylvania. I swore revenge!
Henry, I warn you, you must control him. I will not restrain myself next time. Now, beast, show me to my room, and when my trunk arrives, bring it up.
Welcome to Hotel Frankenmeyer. I hope your visit will be enjoyable. May I introduce myself? I am Baron Henry von Frankenmeyer, your host.
Tony C. Woodknocker here, and Mrs. Woodknocker,
How do you do? May I have a seat? I'm very tired.
and the little Woodknockers. My card. Swell joint you have here. Looks like early gargoyle. By the way, when do we eat? I want 2 fried eggs, 2 scrambled eggs, 2 boiled eggs, and 2 medium boiled eggs, and some roast beef. I want rare, medium, well done, and overdone. By the way, do you have any stewed prunes?
I suppose so.
Well, give them some black coffee. That'll sober them up. By the way, I want you to understand something. I've come here for some rest and relaxation. I have a bad case of nerves, and I have a hard time sleeping at night, and I've got to have it quiet. Quiet!
Papa's really shaken up in Paris. He had to ride the Eiffel Tower up and down 3 times before they let him off.
That was the worst case of seasickness I had since the last time that Seabiscuit lost the 5th race at Hialeah.
Very amusing, Mr. Woodknocker.
Not half as amusing as he thinks it is.
Ah, my better half. She has all the modesty, poise, and ill humor of the family.
Julius, please don't push me too hard. This is no place to discuss family histories, and remember your nerves, dear.
She also doesn't think I'm funny. Hey, Junior! What would you take to jump in an open manhole?
Just the cover charge.
Well, drop in sometime.
Sewer.
Well, I guess we cleaned that up pretty good.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. Don't let it happen again.
Julius, we've had enough good comedy. Can't we take a trip or even have a night out? Without you going through these antics, I swear you did this just to embarrass me. Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Oh, you can call me Henry.
Let's not get too familiar here.
Henry. My husband has been in vaudeville since he was young, very young. And he's never come to know the difference between reality and what's in a play.
To me, reality's a play, and play's reality, or vice versa. There's a wisecrack in there somewhere, but I doubt it. Like you for me for you, and all for me, 3 for 5, and 6 for a quarter.
I must say, you look very familiar to me.
Oh, no, my husband is not who you think he is.
That's a lie. I know who I am. I'm an imposter. That is, an impersonator.
He's a continual source of embarrassment for his family. But that doesn't stop him. Nothing stops him. He'll insult anyone. Right now, I don't know what he's doing. He said he's suffering from nerves and insomnia. The doctor sent him on his long trip to recover. But actually, he's been driving me to a nervous breakdown for the last 20 years. I will apologize for anything that may happen later.
Hello, this is room service. Ice water in 318. Where did you get it? Oh, you want some. That's different. Do you have any ice? No, me either. This is Coconut Beach, Florida. And no snow, no ice. But I'll tell you what. Get some onions. That'll make your eyes water.
Very good, Mr. Woodknocker. Now, there seems to be only 4 of you.
Hey, that's pretty good. With a little bit of practice, you can learn to count to 10.
Julius, we've had enough comedy for the evening.
What I mean, sir, is that the travel agency fires that there would be 5 of you.
Oh, that's our fifth wheel, Mrs. McGonagall. She's out in the car, refuses to get out. She thinks this place looks like something out of a monster movie. Oh, Mrs. McGonagall. She may look like an idiot. She may sound like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. She is an idiot. Ruth, perhaps you'd better go out there and see if you can get Mrs. McGonagall to come in and join the She was actually looking through the rear view mirror.
I frightened it away.
Oh, we must have got a good look at you.
My screaming frightened it away.
Well, this is Mrs. McGonagall, our housekeeper and traveling companion. Any resemblance between her and a living person is purely accidental.
Julius, I'm warning you. Whatever it was you saw didn't hurt you, dear. You just worked yourself into an anxious state of mind by that long trip up the mountainside, the appearance of the hotel, and then the coming storm. You just needed a rest.
Oh, I'm not staying right in this place. I'd be too frightened to close my eyes. Who knows what might be lurking in the corners or under the bed?
I can say something, but I won't.
I'm sure you'll feel differently once you've refreshed yourself.
Of course. Now, Mr. Frankenheimer.
No, that's Frankenmeyer.
Yes, Mr. Frankenheimer. How much are these rooms going to cost?
How much? I hadn't thought of that. Would $20 be too much?
$20 to stay in this place? You've got to be kidding. That's outrageous. We're leaving. Grab the baggage. We're going. Come on. Come on.
Now you're talking.
Julius, please. It's too late to look for another place to stay. We have reservations and we're staying. Now, what we do tomorrow, that's another thing. But I'm not budging tonight.
No, you can't go. The roads are very dangerous at night, especially with this storm coming in. We can reach a settlement tomorrow, which I'm sure will be agreeable to all of us.
What do you know?
This isn't the first time he's done this. Most people, when they go on a trip, expect to spend money, but not him. In Paris, he stormed out of our reserved hotel and he carried our bags all over Paris for 5 hours looking for a cheaper place to stay, and ended up back at the first hotel.
It was the principle of the thing.
I'm principled out. I'm tired, Miriam's tired, and Junior's run off somewhere. But if you want to sit on your bags all night long out there in the hall, that's just fine. You may.
All right, we'll stay. But I want it quiet.
Thank you, Julius. gone. Junior! Junior!
Here I am, Mom. Hey, Pop, this place is swell. It sure would be a peachy place for murder.
Junior!
Well, it would.
I'll have you shown to your rooms. Oh, then prepare something for you to eat and have it brought up to your rooms. I'm sure you must be famished after your long journey.
You come out of there right now, or I'll have Mrs. McGonagall break every bone in your body.
Go show it, Pop.
Stop! Stop! This harmless creature is the bellboy. Come out, Igor. Come on, boy. Good boy. He is as harmless as a puppy dog. Now Igor gets the baggage and show our guests to their rooms.
What's that?
Mice.
Sounded rather large for a mouse.
Oh, well, the sound echoes through the lower halls, but there's nothing to be frightened about. They always stay below in the dungeons.
Dungeons! Oh boy, can I see him, Pop?
No!
Because they're all locked and sealed shut. No one has been in them for years.
Say, mister, does this place have secret passages going from room to room?
Oh, I don't think so.
Junior, that's enough. You can explore later.
Gotcha, Pop.
But Igor will show you to your rooms.
Now watch out for the large trunk outside. It's got all my costumes in it. Without my costumes, I'll play Lady Godiva. And I haven't got the equipment for it.
Walk this way.
He said it, Ruth, not me.
Not a suitable brain among them all. But I suppose I must make do. There is not time to get another. The machine is building energy again. With all this lightning, it will be ready at 11 o'clock. I will get the crystal and give it to Igor, and then Igor will place it on which one? Boyd? Not old enough. Mrs. McGonagall? Never. Not Mrs. Goodknocker, the girl. There's only one choice, unfortunately. Mr. Goodknocker. As soon as the crystal is planted, we will sedate him. And then, at 11 o'clock, my monster will have a new brain. Oh, the thrill of it! Answer the door. Whoever it is, get rid of them. And then keep an eye on our guests. We don't want to lose any of them. I must recheck the instruments.
Oh my. Get rid of them, he says. I should have made them carry this in first. Fetch and carry, fetch and carry. Some get my revenge. When they want something, I won't get it. Better yet, if I could get my brain transferred into the body of the monster, I would be the most powerful man alive, yes. When the doctor gives me the crystal, I will keep it for myself. I will be the master here. I wonder brain, Pop Thomas, monsters, wonderful body.
Hello, Mr. Igor. What are you doing?
Fetch and carry.
Hey, that looks like a mummy case. Whose is it?
I guess.
I wonder if there's anything in it.
Oh, don't touch it. I'll get in trouble and have all the trouble that I need.
are nothing but a little dirt. Well, this place has some possibilities. Now, if I were a secret passage, where would I be? Nope. Nope. Aha, the fireplace! There's always something in the fireplace. Not here. There you are, you little devil! I'll bet this leads to every room in the castle.
But I must see the doctor. It's very important. It's a matter of life or death.
But the doctor's in the middle of an important experiment. He cannot be disturbed.
But he must be disturbed. I will not leave until I see him. I only have one night left. Tomorrow is the full moon.
The full moon?
Yes. Yes, the full moon.
You mean the full moon?
That's what I said. Must I keep repeating myself? I am St. Lawrence Stewart Talbot III. So you've heard of me. I'm not bad. I have wants, needs, feelings, desires. But when the full moon rises over the mountains, I turn into a hairy beast with jagged teeth and a thirst for blood. Go get the doctor. Full moon, full moon,
Mr. Frankenmeyer. Excuse me. I thought you were Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Oh, that's quite all right, miss.
Oh, I'm Miriam Woodknocker.
I'm Lawrence Talbot.
Mr. Talbot. Are you a guest here?
A guest? Yes, I suppose I am.
Well, I know this is going to sound a little forward, but do you play tennis?
Tennis?
Well, I came to ask Mr. Frankenmeyer where the tennis courts were so I could practice in the morning. And if you play by any chance, perhaps maybe we could play a game of doubles with my father and brother. They're very good, though. They won the doubles trophy at the Oak Hills Country Club last summer. Father hates clubs, especially country clubs. But he decided that since he spent so much money to join, he might as well do something to get his money back. He's simply a wretched golfer, and tennis seemed to be his only possibility. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dominate the conversation. I just haven't had a chance to talk to anyone all day.
Not at all. Your conversation is delightful, really.
Thank you, but I'm afraid it's true. Ever since I came on this trip with my family, I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone. I don't speak French or German.
Well, I speak English like a native. I lived in England for many years.
England! Oh, I love England. The culture and the history. And someday I'd love to go to London. We didn't get a chance to go there this summer because Father's been there recently on tour in a play.
Oh, your father's an actor.
A comedian. It's perfectly normal at home. Not too much different from other fathers. Kind of fun to be with. But in public, he turns into the most outrageous character. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know what I mean?
Yes. I think I do. This torment end!
What's the matter? It's only a storm.
Yes. It's only a storm.
Anyway, my mother was a dancer in my father's company. Then he made her retire. I kind of think she regretted it a little bit then, probably still does. Father hasn't been feeling very well lately. Nerves, insomnia. So the doctor suggested a trip, but he hasn't been feeling much better. He gets seasick at the mention of the ship. And the ship we were on sat so high in the water we started rocking from side to side, standing still in the dock.
That's very amusing.
Father didn't think so.
You know, I don't think I've laughed for years. Until this very moment.
Really?
Mr. Talbot, I believe.
Yes. And you are?
Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Frankenmeyer? Oh, I see. Mr. Frankenmeyer, I must speak with you.
Oh, don't let me disturb you. I'd love to speak with you again, Mr. Talbot. You're very interesting to talk to. Mr. Frankenmeyer, where are the tennis courts?
Tennis courts? Oh, well, I will have Igor string some netting up tomorrow morning in the garden.
Goodbye, Mr. Talbot.
Please, call me Larry. I would love to see you again. You made me forget my troubles.
Where am I going to get a net?
Don't argue, just do it.
Goodbye, Larry.
Oh, but first get something for the Melvin.
Melvin?
Still playing with monsters, huh, Dr. Frankenstein?
Don't call me doctor, and it's none of your business what I'm doing. What are you doing here?
I'll take a drink first.
Igor, a drink for Mr. Talbot, and I'll have one too. I have a feeling this is going to be a long night. Now, what do you want?
You obviously know who I am. Tomorrow is a full moon. I cannot go through another full moon like the last one. You don't know what it's like to go month after month, year after year, knowing that every time the moon changes, no matter where you are, what you're doing, you change too. Your body is racked with agony. They hunt you like a wild beast. Doctor, you must help me. That girl, I don't even dare be friendly to her, let alone liking her, or anybody else. For them, I see the mark of my next victim in her hand. I can't go on this way. You must cure me.
Oh, that would be impossible. It would take months, perhaps years of study before I can attempt to cure.
Then kill me! You do the same for a mad dog! I can't go on this way!
Calm down! Calm down! Perhaps there is a way. It would take some time and some trial and error, but there are possibilities. I will strike a bargain with you. If you help me tonight with my experiment, then I will help you.
Yes, I'll do anything you want to get rid of this curse.
Once you begin, there will be no turning back. Agreed?
Agreed.
Then let us drink to our partnership, to success,
to freedom.
Now, listen carefully. This is a fluorite crystal. It is very rare. It is the key to your future happiness. But you must make no mistakes.
Don't worry, I won't. What do you want me to do?
I was going to give this to Igor. A man who is desperate will make sure that nothing goes wrong. This crystal focuses the rays of my brain transfer machine.
Your what?
I don't have time for details. You must have this crystal placed on the body of Mr. Woodknocker.
Woodknocker? Isn't that...
The girl's father, yes. He is a little strange, but he is intelligent. And if my experiment works, I can retrain him if I want him. Some energy from the machine is focused through the crystal. The brain is changed into 1 billion particles and sent through space. It takes several hours to build up the energy necessary to make the transfer. Once the machine is turned on, it is very dangerous until the energy is released. It will be ready tonight at 11 o'clock. You must have this crystal placed on the body of Mr. Woodknocker by then. If you are still in possession of the crystal, then your brain will be in the brain of the monster, and the monster's brain will be in you. You have just 1 hour. Do not fail.
Let me get this straight. You're gonna steal some poor man's brain for your monster? I don't know. I feel strange. No! It can't be! The full moon isn't until tomorrow!
Talbot!
We have wonderful weather. It's a little chilly, but it keeps the ice from melting.
Doctor. Doctor.
Doctor? I'm a doctor? Where's the horse? Oh, just as I suspected. Too much smoking.
Mr. Woodknocker, it's Talbot. He's fainted.
Don't tell me. I'll find him. Ah. I can do nothing for this man. He's fainted. But he needs a long ocean voyage. Meanwhile, I am going to the garden. If he should recover, don't blame me.
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker, it may start raining, and you'd get wet in the garden, and getting wet would not be good for your health.
So I get wet. If the sun were shining, I would get sunstroke. I am a terrible insomniac, and the only cure for insomnia is lots of water and beer to read it. You know, I spend all night thinking of ways to go to sleep, and I can't do it. Then I think of burying, and I bury, and I don't do it either. And then I think of other things, like take Florida. Take Florida. Florida feeds a nation. No one feeds me. Oh, insomnia is terrible. Oh, terrible.
That man is crazy. Perhaps I've made a mistake. Now, what am I going to do with Talbot? I can't just leave him sitting here. That's it. I'll put him in here until I can get Igor to remove him to the dungeons.
suppose I'll see him in the morning. Hey, maybe we'll skip tennis and go take a walk out there in the woods. Sit under the trees, talk. Miriam, have you seen your father here? Miriam, have you seen your father here?
No, Mother, I'm sorry I haven't. Run off again to that somewhere just because I was telling him something about his behavior. I don't know where in the world he could be. He's probably bothering the other hotel personnel. And do you know, I don't think he has insomnia. I think he just does this to try to keep me up. And those other guests, I'll bet he's bothering the hotel personnel and the other guests as well. And come to think of it, I haven't seen any other guests.
Oh, I saw one man.
Oh?
A young man. He's very interesting looking.
When did you meet him?
When I was asking Mr. Frankenstein where the tennis courts were.
Did you ask Mr. Frankenstein where the bathrooms were? All I have in my room is a picture of water in a bowl.
No, I didn't ask him. He didn't tell me either.
Well, I can't find any upstairs. There's not one up there on that floor, so I guess I'll look downstairs here now. See what I can do down here.
Mother, before you go, can I ask you a question?
Yes, dear. What about?
Well, did you love Father when you married him?
Why, Miriam, of course I loved your father very much, dear. I still do. Do you think I don't?
Oh, I know you do. I just wonder sometimes. The way you're always scolding him, and he's always doing everything he can to aggravate you and make you mad. It's like a boxing match.
I guess we do it so much we don't realize we're doing it. I don't know when it all got started. Must look like we're the best of enemies. But your father has given me so wonderful to do. I was going with his brother when I met your father. I was part of his brother's vaudeville act, a dancer. In fact, it was the night he hired me as a dance partner. Then he introduced me to your father. Never forgave me when I married Julius.
Was it love at first sight? I mean, can these things really happen?
Well, it was sure a whirlwind romance. Yes, I guess a girl could meet a man and know that it's Mr. Wright the first time she meets him. But it's better to know a little more about Mr. Wright than I knew about your father. There are a lot less shocks and surprises that way.
Mother,
Yes.
would you do me a favor? Try and overlook some of the things that Father does, and then maybe he won't try so hard next time to aggravate you.
Well, it's very hard for a person to change overnight, dear, except for your father. I'll think about it hard about it. You better be getting upstairs pretty quick now. It's getting chilly down here.
Oh, I won't stay too long. We'll take a walk, dinner together, and then go dancing out on the terrace.
Fetching carriage, moving the body from this box to that box.
Have you seen Mr. Talbot?
No,
Could you please tell him Miss Woodknocker's looking forward to playing tennis with him in the morning?
oh, I never have any fun. No one asks me to play tennis. When I get my brain in the body of the monster, I will have fun making life miserable for everyone else. Now, where is that crystal?
Ah, my dear Countess, you don't know what it means to run into another insomniac walking through the darkest halls of night, searching for relief. Never comes until it's time to get up.
Oh, darling, I know just how you feel. As soon as the sun goes down, my eyes are wide open.
I love the way you say, darling, darling. the trunk was too large, so he sold it for $40. That looks like the trunk.
Isn't it beautiful? I got it in Egypt.
Oh, Egypt, you too, eh? Reminds me of the girl I once knew. She was fat, fair, and sporty. And her bank account wasn't too shabby either. She looked like the Prince of Wales. Not the old Prince of Wales, but the old one. And when I say Wales, I mean Wales. I know what a whale looks like when I see one.
Oh, darling, you're so full of whimsy.
Oh, you noticed that from over there, huh? I always get that way when I have a little too much cabbage juice.
Would you like a drink?
Never touch the stuff.
Oh, I have this terrible craving for a Bloody Mary.
Look, I've been looking for you all over.
Well, look up in my room. If I'm not there, I'll be out in the garden under the cabbage leaf.
Pa, this is serious. There's a man in that mummy case, and Mr. Frankenmeyer is really Dr. Frankenstein, and he's gonna steal your brain with the machine that uses a crystal.
Why steal my brain when you can buy it for $32.50, including tax? Let me smell your breath. I told you to lay off the lemonade.
Pop, this is serious. Look in the mummy case.
All right, my dear man. Better try that again. You didn't tell me this was a music box. We'll play something else like how about Home Home on the Range.
It was terrible. The wind blew my window open and I was closing it. This large bat flew in. It was looking at me with beady eyes and a hideous grin on its face. Then it flew out again. I can't stand this horrible place.
Natasha, I told you!
Don't dwell at me, Henry. I've been here talking to Mr. Woodknocker. If it wasn't me, you know who it was.
What's the matter? A bat, a huge bat flew into my room.
Where was Mother? Where's Mother?
The last time I saw her, she was arguing with the wall.
She was looking for a bathroom, Father.
Oh, where did she go?
Just down that hall over there.
Oh, these halls can be very dangerous if you don't know where you're going. I will call Igor to look for her.
I'm not running from this spot.
What are you doing back there?
Setting mousetraps?
I found that story. You was waiting to jump out at me and don't tell me you weren't.
Quickly, Igor, we must find Mrs. Woodknocker before.
That's rude. What's that?
Mice.
That figures Ruth doesn't like mice.
Quickly, Igor. No, you must not follow. Please stay here. It can be very dangerous in the dark.
Oh, Father. This is the worst thing you've ever done to us. I'm coming, Mrs. Woodknocker. Maybe I'll wait here.
Look, we've got to do something. He's still in the mummy case.
Who's in the mummy case?
The Wolfman, of course. Jim, I opened that case myself, but I don't have any wolfbane. Mrs. McGonagall, how about you opening the case?
Oh, there's no such a thing, Mr. Woodknocker. If there's something in there I don't want to see. Mrs. McGonagall!
Jim!
Gracious, good evening.
Oh, what? So my intuition was right.
My darling, I cannot live without you. I had to come.
Hey, pretty story, but I don't believe it.
We will discuss it later. Would you like to introduce me, my dear?
If you insist. This is Mr. Woodknocker, and this is his son. No, his son and his daughter.
And this must be Mrs. Woodknocker.
I'm not in your wildest dreams. The Count of Monte Cristo, I presume.
Why, no. I am Count Alucard, Count of Transylvania. My castle is in the Carpathian Mountains, near the Borgo Pass.
Never heard of it.
Why, I'm sorry.
I'm not. Have you ever heard of Cucamonga?
No.
Oh, it's him, I know those beady
me to introduce myself to this vision of loveliness. I am Count Alucard from Transylvania. You remind me of the beautiful women of my country.
Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment you reminded me of its quite ridiculous.
She's fainted.
Seems to be contagious around here.
Henry, look who just arrived.
Oh, Henry, you don't look pleased to see me. But you must remember, wherever my beloved Natasha is, I am not far away.
Oh, Julius, darling, it was so horrible. Oh, it was huge.
She has been this affectionate since she's been this affectionate,
It came out of the dark, growling and shuffling. Its eyes were flaming and its arms were outstretched like this.
That was just Mrs. McGonagall sleepwalking again.
Mr. Woodcocker, I've been here all the time.
Well, Miriam, Junior, take your mother to her room.
But Pa,
Never mind about the man in the box.
The man in the box?
he knows, Pa.
Where's the crystal?
I couldn't find it.
Ixnay on the Ox Bay. I'll talk to you later. Now, Mrs. McGonagall, you better go too. Now, Mr. Frankenstein, Meyer, whatever. What's going on here?
Oh, why, nothing.
Do I look like an idiot? Don't answer that. I may look like an idiot, but I'm no dope. You advertise this place as a nice, quiet, restful retreat, and everybody's running around screaming. And I be quiet. I take blue pills, and I take yellow pills, and I take red pills, and I take the nerve pills, and then I take the horse pill. Oh, by the way, have one.
Can't mean you take these pills.
Well, it was too small for a basketball, and I don't know what else to do with it. I have terrible insomnia. I have a terrible time trying to get to sleep. I've got to have quiet, and don't you forget it.
Oh, why does this happen to me?
Henry, is that man a lunatic or is he one of your creations?
Oh, look, he's an American. He got
Americans, huh? I have heard of Americans. Perhaps we should visit America someday. A fresh new country, fresh faces, new blood.
And beautiful women.
A jealous darling, Natasha.
Oh, what do I have to be jealous? A silly woman who screams at bats?
You know I love only you. You are the moon of my night. Without you, I'm but a hollow shell, doomed to fly through the night, a forlorn monster.
Monster! Oh, I completely forgot! The monster!
He's probably roaming the forest, wreaking havoc and destruction as he used to do.
Quickly, Igor, get the shackles! My friends, you must help me find him. It's nearly 11 o'clock. We must have him back by then. Please, fly over the forest and see if you can see him. Igor and I will search the village and the brewery.
No, I will search the brewery, darling.
Watch out for the tree on the left.
All I wanted was a brain!
sounded like a steam locomotive pulling into Grand Central Station. Then your father yelling, quiet, every 5 minutes. I finally got to put earplugs in here. That helped until the walls started shaking. This is not my idea of quiet, restful retreat.
But Mom, I've got to talk to Pop.
Well, you'll just have to wait, dear. Why don't you sit down and talk to me? I haven't had anybody to talk to all day long. Miriam and Mr. Talbot came through early this morning, and I could just barely get how do you do him, and she pulled him through the door, down the garden, down the hillside, through the garden, I don't know where they went. I haven't seen Mr. Frankenstein all day. Mr. Igor's been shuffling in and out, not even saying beg your pardon. Had a very tasteless lunch. By the way, did you get anything to eat?
I'm not hungry, Mom.
Well, you're going to have to dress for dinner. You certainly can't go to the table looking like that. You look like you've been through the coal bin.
Mom, do you mind if I ask you some questions about what you saw last night in the hall?
Oh, I'm sure it was just like your father said, dear. He said it was my imagination. You know, the dark halls, the breeze blowing the candle out, and then that flash of lightning.
Was it about this tall?
Yes, it was.
And about this wide?
Uh-huh.
And maybe a high forehead?
Yes.
And a greenish face and 2 silver things on its neck?
Junior, you don't suppose...
No, I was just asking, Mom. I'm sure it's just your imagination.
No.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Woodknocker. Junior. You haven't seen the count, have you?
I haven't seen anyone, dear.
Oh, I couldn't sleep last night for all that racket. And I saw the count pulling a large box into his room. It's right across the hall from me. I was knocking at his door all day, but he doesn't answer. You don't suppose something's happened to him, do you?
You know, there's something strange about that guy.
Nonsense, he's very charming.
Well, I think he's a gigolo.
What?
A gigolo, a guy that runs after women for their money.
Do you mean a gigolo?
Oh yeah, a guy that runs
I
after...
know what it is. How do you know?
Well, I read it in a book.
Well, I think he's charming.
Mr. Frankenmeyer, what happened?
Oh, well, I had a little problem with the boiler, but there's nothing to worry about. Have you seen Talbot?
He's been out with my daughter since early this morning. I'm getting a little worried about them because those clouds look mighty threatening out there now.
Oh, Mr. Frankenmeyer, have you seen the count? He still is a guest here, isn't he?
Yes, he's still a guest here. He sleeps a lot during the day. He's a night person.
Sounds like Pop.
Oh dear. It's getting dark out there and that cloud's looking threatening right over us. I'm going to have to get Julius to go look for Miriam. Something must have happened and they would have been back by now.
Oh, I'm sure she's all right.
How long have you lived here, Mr. Frankenmeyer?
I inherited this castle from my grandfather. Don't you have some place you need to be?
No.
How are you doing?
Junior Detective of America, the Great Neck Chapter. As we collect our evidence, we write it down. It saves time later when putting things together.
Evidence?
Evidence and clues for solving murders, mysteries, robberies. What's that knocking?
Oh, knocking? I don't hear any knocking.
You seem awfully nervous this evening.
Why, not at all.
Well, I hear my mother calling. I'd better go.
Nothing seems to be going right. There was so much energy in the machine when we returned this morning that it nearly blew up. It was just a miracle that it didn't. We got back with the creature just in time. I have been working on the machine all day, trying to get it repaired and ready for tonight. Talbot is gone with the crystal.
The crystal?
Oh, it's a critical part of the machine I was telling you about. I wish I had a recording of this so I wouldn't have to repeat it to everyone who walks in the room. Anyway, Talbot is gone with the crystal. Igor is acting strange. I can't trust anyone anymore. Natasha, darling, if you will help me tonight, I will do anything to make it up to you.
Well, since you put it that way, darling, how can I refuse you? What do you want me to do?
We must get the crystal placed on Mr. Woodknocker. The machine is building energy again. This time I have set the automatic controls. So at 11 o'clock, it will automatically switch brains. I will get the crystal and give it to you, and then you snuggle up to Mr. Woodknocker and slip it in his pocket.
So then the man said, Madam, I'm terribly sorry that my son's toast fell in your lap. And if it should happen again, I'll be sure and send the jam along with it. And Mother was absolutely furious.
Well, good evening, Mr. Talbot, Miss Woodknocker.
Hello, Mr. Frankenmeyer. Have you met this Countess Larry?
No, I don't believe I have.
This is Countess Novinsky, and this is Mr. Talbot.
Charmed, I'm sure, Mr. Talbot. I have heard of you, but never did I think we would meet, although I must say you seem strangely familiar, as though we had already met.
I've heard of you also, Countess, and your illustrious husband.
Young people are so happy together. I remember how it was to be young. Phil Henry, I'll be back before you are ready to proceed. I must take some exercise. The children of the night. What beautiful music they make.
Talbot, I must speak with you.
Right. Miriam, it has been a wonderful day together, and I shall never forget it. And remember to wear that herb necklace that I gave you. You must never take it off.
But it has such an awful odor, Larry.
I told you it's a special herb to ward off evil.
The Europeans are so superstitious.
I know, but wear it anyway.
Talbot!
Yes, yes. Now, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you're eating dinner with my family tonight, and then we're going dancing in the moonlight.
Moonlight?
You men are all alike. Mention the word dancing and you fall apart. I'm going to go get dressed. I'll see you later.
Did you hear what she said? She wants to go dancing in the moonlight.
Don't worry about that. You have plenty of time before the moon rises. Now, give me the crystal.
I don't have it.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't have the crystal. I woke up this morning lying on the floor. I don't have the crystal anymore. I barely had time to look for it when Mary and her mother came in.
You find that crystal or I'll see you doomed.
Don't threaten me, Doctor. I can control myself now, but in a few hours...
Or you find that crystal and I'll see that you don't have to worry about that. I have a sleeping potion that will put you out cold. We'll do it every time it's necessary and lock you in the dungeons until we find the cure. But only if you find that crystal. Now, hurry up, time is running out.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Your stories are so thrilling. Please tell me more.
Gracious, good evening. Henry said we had other guests. Henry, you must introduce us.
Now, this is Mr. Talbot, the Count Alucard, and Mrs. McGonagall.
Mr. Talbot, I have heard of you. But never did
I
I.
think we would meet.
How did you know?
A good guesser.
Yes, I was just telling Mrs. McGonagall about my castle in Transylvania. You must all come visit one day. We would all have such fun. The wonderful rugged countryside. the wolves with their fiery eyes glowing in the night. And I love to fly through the cloudless nights above the twinkling lights of the villages, nestled in the crags and valleys of the mountains.
Oh, you have an airplane? How thrilling! I've always wanted to learn how to fly.
Perhaps I might teach you someday. Come, my dear Mrs. McGonagall. We shall watch the moon rise over the mountains. It is such a wonderful sight to behold. It reminds me of the broken battlements of my castle.
Oh, Count, I'd love to see your broken battlements.
I can't go through with this.
We had a bargain!
Yes, but you're still a man's brain. Your monster's made from the body of a dead man. That's hideous enough. But you're still a living man's brain?
But there is the mistakes of the past. And a dead man's brain has too much deteriorated tissue. Even when we operated, we damaged the cells to the tissue. But a complete reassembly of the cells and tissue. Think of it!
I can't. I didn't ask to be the way that I am. It's a disease, a curse. I don't willfully do this. But you're willfully doing evil.
Evil schmeevil. You think that you are driven by a curse. Well, so am I. The curse of the unknown. The curse of the past. Praying of the future. Failure is my curse. But I will not fail again. If your heart is so weak at the thought of the sacrifice of one man for the advancement of science.
Advancement of science? Advancement of what science? Does it save people's lives? Does it make the world better?
I refuse to discuss it further. If you don't want to put the crystal on Mr. Woodknocker, I'll do it myself. But it will be done. Just find that crystal before the moon rises, or it'll be too late to do anything about your problem.
Doctor, the machine, it's overheating. All the dials are spinning.
Oh, you touched something. I told you not to touch anything. Oh, why does this happen to me? I think I shall go mad. Find that crystal before it's too late. Oh! Get away, you idiot! Go help Tom and find the crystal!
It's not nice to treat people the way he treats me. I didn't touch anything. Oh, he's gotten very mean lately. Maybe it's time I find a new master. How about you?
No thanks. I have enough trouble looking after myself. If it wasn't for your fumbling, we wouldn't have lost the crystal in the first place. You and your drug drinks.
I don't think I like you anymore. With all I know about you, I would have a fine tale to tell a certain young lady.
Silence, you fool! Don't you dare breathe a word about this to anybody! This will be your last breath. Now help me find that crystal.
If I find it, I won't give it to you.
Looking for something?
None of your business.
We'll see about that, Mr. Igor. That's the guy that was in the mummy case last night. He's the Wolfman. And he was with Miriam all day.
He doesn't look too wolfish to me. My son here tells me you're the wolf that's after my daughter.
You must be Mr. Woodknocker.
When was the last time I looked?
Well, how do you do?
I do everybody I can, thank you. By the way, what are your designs on my daughter?
I like your daughter very much, Mr. Woodknocker.
Uh-huh. A wild sheep in wolf's clothing, eh?
You'd better get busy. The doctor won't like it.
Another country heard from, huh? Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I carried in your baggage.
Not sure I'm seeing you now. It must be something I ate. You better clear out of here. They're going to tear you down, put a new building where you're standing. That's progress for you. I want to give you the bumps rush, but put an egg in your shoe and feed it. Ham spray. Let's get rid of your nincompooperi. Now, Mr.
Talbot.
Talbot, my son here is known in our neck of the woods as Snoop Woodknocker, Junior Detective. He seems to think something's funny going on around here, but I can't see what it is.
Now, Mr. Talbot, if that's your real name, what are you doing here?
Wait a minute, I'll ask the questions around here. Now, Mr. Talbot, if that's your real name, what are you doing around here? How to do, son?
Like a trooper.
Well,
Well,
just a minute, let me tell you. You're looking for something you dropped last night when you blacked out, right?
how did you know?
Is it smaller than a bread box?
Mr. Woodknocker.
Is it small enough to fit in that vase on the mantel?
What?
Pa,
Isn't that where you put it?
why did you tell him?
How'd you know where it was?
Well, Snoop overheard you and Mr. Frankenheimer or Frankenmeyer or Frankenstein. Must have been a convention. Anyway, while you were asleep in the box over there, Snoop pinched the little bobble.
So you know everything.
Well, I know Snoop's side of this boondoggle. What's yours?
Does it really matter?
Of course it does. Every public nuisance has a right to a defense. But don't take all day. I'm only going to be here for a week.
Well, what can I tell you that your son hasn't already told you?
Well, what makes you think I believe him? Now, don't get me wrong. Snoop tells the truth just as far as he knows it.
I have it all down here in my notebook. Talbot says to Frankenstein, I can't go on living like this anymore! You must cure me or kill me, then the doctor says.
All right. I'll tell my own story, thank you. And then, Mr. Woodknocker, I'll walk out that door and you'll never see me again. Just don't tell Marian. I don't want her to know. Tell her I have some kind of terminal disease and it never work out between us.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, you probably don't know me by my real name, Lawrence Talbot, but you have heard of the Wolfman. I'm the Wolfman.
I told you, Pop.
The real Wolfman, eh? Well, I've heard of you, but never
Never did I think we would meet.
Must be an echo in here.
I never asked to be a Wolfman. I searched for years to try to find some kind of a cure, or at least some peace of mind. That's why I came here to see Dr. Frankenstein, to see if he could help me or something. Well, he said he would help me, but only if I helped him with his experiment. His experiment turned out to be a plot to steal your brain for his monster. Using some machine and this crystal, he plans to transfer your brain into that of the monster that his grandfather created. I'm ashamed to say I agreed to help him, but that was only in the beginning. I'll have nothing to do with it now.
Well, that story seems to agree with what Snoop here had to say.
What are you going to do with him, Pop?
You never kick a man when he's down, son.
Here, take the crystal.
No, I don't want that. You give that back to Dr. Frankenstein.
But I can't. He'll try to slip it to you when you aren't expecting it.
Let him try. That'll be the day when I can't bamboozle the likes of him. Besides, I need a little excitement.
But your nerves, Pop.
Oh, my nerves will take care of themselves. We've got to figure out a way to put a monkey wrench in these works around here.
Well, we've got to hurry, Pop. I heard Frankenstein telling Igor that he gave the crystal to the Calmans. No. Well, I heard him from the secret passage down in the dungeons. I also saw the thing that Mom saw last night in the hall.
Uh-huh. Well, listen, Snoop, I think you better get down there and see if you can do something about hurting that machine so it don't start, okay?
I'll try, Pop.
Now listen, be careful, son. Remember, Lady Godiva won't put everything she had on a horse. All we've got is you.
Don't worry, Pop. I know this place like the back of my hand.
Now, does anybody else know about the doctor's plans?
Well, Igor does. And me. I don't know of anybody else.
What about Count Alucard and the Countess?
Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards. I hear they're very jealous and are constantly flirting in front of each other.
I thought she was awful friendly. But I thought that was because of a charm. Do you think they have anything to do with this?
I don't know. If Frankenstein got desperate enough, he'd use anybody. When Miriam and I came in, they were talking.
Knowing human nature as I do, I don't think the doctor's going to do anything himself. I'm going to put my money on the Countess. I think I'm going to have a good time this evening.
Julius, I've been looking all over for you. Why aren't you dressed for dinner?
I am dressed.
But you can't eat dinner that way.
Why not?
Julius, you bought 2 new tuxedos in Paris, and I was counting on you wearing one of them tonight.
I bought those monkey suits because they fit and because they were cheap. But that does not mean I have to wear any. And I'm not going to wear them tonight.
Julius, would it hurt you too much to come to a dinner when you would look like little more than what the cat dragged in? I wish you'd try to please me once in a while. And I hope you don't embarrass me again like you did on the boat.
Mother.
Oh, you do as you wish, dear. I'll meet you upstairs. By the way, do you know where Junior is? He's run off again. I can't find him anywhere.
He's on an errand for me.
Oh, see.
She's not giving in on an argument in years.
She's trying very hard not to argue with you, Father.
Why? What good is this life if you can't have a little bit of a discussion now and then? Well, goodbye, Talbot. I'll see you when I see you.
I never realized how much they argued until we came on this trip. Mother just hasn't learned that giving Father an ultimatum is not going to get her anywhere. Why, on the ship when they were invited to dine at the captain's table, and Father refused to wear his tuxedo, and so Mother refused to be seen with him. Then what's the matter? You liked all my other stories before.
Nothing,
Come on, relax a little bit. Didn't you have a nice day?
Yeah.
Good. Because it's a wonderful evening and we're going to have a wonderful time.
Marion, I must be leaving tonight. I really can't stay.
Leaving?
Excuse me, Miss Woodknocker. I must talk with Talbot. You don't have time for talking. Now, give me the crystal.
Here, have it go the devil.
Don't be a goody-goody around me, Talbot. Has the Countess returned?
Oh, the Countess. So that's who you're going to use. I figured as such.
Don't bother yourself about that. You have a little problem of your own. From the looks of you, we had better hurry. I will send Igor up with a sedative. It will have to be injected. I'll talk to you in the morning.
What was that all about?
Nothing. Miriam, do you still have that herb necklace I gave you?
Well, yes. As silly as it is, I have the thing right here.
Good. Now remember, no matter what happens, we did have a wonderful day together.
A wonderful day? You're acting so strange this evening. Come on. Come take a look at the mountains with me. Hey, look at the moon!
Moon!
Big and round. It's not like that at home. We got some city lights to track from it a little bit. Larry, let's go take a walk out on the terrace.
Where's Talbot?
I don't know. He turned into a wild man. Mr. Frankenstein, what is going on here?
Oh, I can't tell you everything you wouldn't understand. He has a disease that affects him strangely.
We've got to find him and help him.
No, that's impossible. He's very dangerous when he's like this.
Well, I'm going to whether you do or not, because he needs me.
No, you must not.
But my darling, it is quite innocent. You did not have to swoop down on us like the Red Baron.
Stay away from me, you flea-bitten Casanova, or I'll scratch your eyes out.
Oh, Natasha.
Don't interrupt me when I'm arguing, Henry. The first chance he gets me is up with some silly woman.
Look at this poor creature you have frightened to death.
Natasha, here is the crystal. You must get it on Mr. Woodknocker immediately.
I am tired of your silly games. Henry, do your own dirty work.
But oh, you can't be mad at Vlad. It wasn't his fault. Mrs. McGonagall's to blame. She was flirting with him, throwing herself at him. Vlad was only being polite.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
Yes, it is true. I am but just an innocent bystander.
Oh, Count, the things you say.
Very well, Henry. I will take the crystal.
Oh, thank you. And remember, I will do anything to make it up to you.
Leave it to me.
Yes, of course. I must recheck the instruments. We can't be too careful.
My darling, what is going on with you two?
Oh, nothing, my sweet. Henry is doing some sort of little experiment, and he's given me this crystal to hold for safekeeping.
He seems quite anxious. It must be important.
Oh, I don't have the faintest idea what it is about, but he says it is important. Here, my sweet, I will give it to you to hold. You know how I lose things.
Just as I would keep you close to my heart. My Natasha, you must forgive me for the past.
After tonight, there will be nothing to forgive, my sweet Vlad Tepes Dracula.
Ah, my wonderful Natasha, to hear those words from your lips is music to my ears. I am at your feet.
When you get to a heartbeat, you start on mine. Ah, my dear Countess, leave this stuffed shirt and fly away with me. You must tell me that you love me.
Mr. Woodknocker, I hardly know what to say.
Well, I wouldn't know what to say if I was in your shoes either. Perhaps you can suggest something. In fact, you do suggest something. You suggest baboon.
You are making me angry at a man a few words.
Well, I'm a man of one word. Scram.
Come, my Natasha, let us go where we can be alone.
I don't know whether you know it or not. Are you still here? But there's one too many men in here, and I think you're the one. Natasha, it's like the old story. Boy meets girl. Romeo and Juliet. Minneapolis and St. Paul. You thought you'd sneak up on me, huh? You can't get away with that. I'll get rid of you. All right. Now, alone at last. I could sit on your lap all night if you don't stand up. Now, you must tell me that you love me. We must go away together in a little bungalow. You on the inside and me on the outside, trying to get in. You on the inside, me on the outside. If you don't hear from me by Friday, forget the whole thing. But you must tell me that you'll marry me.
Mr. Woodknocker, that would be bigamy.
That'd be big of me too. That'd be big of all of us.
Well, I've never heard of such a thing. I'm going up and tell Mrs. Woodknocker everything I've heard. I knew you were a cat all along.
What a strange woman. Now, what are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Oh, I didn't know you were busy.
Where did he come from?
He came from the fireplace, of course. Now, Countess, you must go and I'll meet you under the moon. You and the moon. You wear a necktie, so I'll know the difference. And while the moon is circling around the clouds, I'll be circling around you.
Pop, I heard Frankenstein telling Igor that he gave the crystal to the Countess.
Well, she hasn't slipped to me yet, and heaven knows I gave her every opportunity. Oh, but what about the machines?
Well, I can't get close to it. Frankenstein keeps fiddling around with the dials. What are we gonna do, Pop?
You go down there and watch for your chance. I've got to get Frankenstein down here some way.
Mrs. McGonagall,
Oh, hurry!
my husband has been very aggravating, but he's never been unfaithful.
But I watched him. I heard him.
But you said yourself that you were just coming out of a faint. It's very easy to not be sure of what you see when you're coming out of a faint. You just misunderstood.
Well, if you don't want to take my warning, I shall leave. In fact, I'm going to pack my bags. I'm leaving for good. I've been frightened by bats, chased by heaven knows what, and in all intents and purposes have been called a liar. I'm going to visit the Count's castle. He promised to show me his broken
Well, this has been one mess of a vacation. Now it looks like I'm deserted by everyone.
Excuse me, I did not realize the room was occupied.
The room isn't crowded. Come in.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Count Alucard from Transylvania. You remind me of the beautiful women of my country.
I do. I'm enchanted to meet you.
It is I who am enchanted. You have such a lovely neck, like a swan.
I'm Count.
You shine like the moon of my night, rising above the rugged mountain peaks of my beautiful country.
I hardly know what to say. I have just met you, and we hardly know each other.
Such an evening was made for getting acquainted.
Count, I am a married woman. I do not appreciate such advances.
I meant no offense, dear lady. I am but a lonely traveler of the night, and you have reminded me of the beautiful women of my country. Please forgive me for my harasses. I am at your feet.
This is where I give in. Snake grass. You cut in the hole.
Julius, what were you doing back there?
I was getting an earful. But don't worry, I'll save you from this measure.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic, Julius.
Mr. Woodnock, you have made Crosby for the last time. I shall destroy
Oh,
you.
you get me first.
Julius, what are you...
Come on out and fight. What are you, a man or a mouse? I'll throw a piece of cheese on the floor and we'll find out.
Julius, how can you say such a thing to this poor man?
A man must defend his home, his patriotism, his country, mom, and apple pie. Not necessarily in that order.
What's going on down here? Oh, Count, what happened?
Mr. Woodnock attacked me.
You horrible man!
What's going on in here?
What's going on? We're having a party. Oh, you know rumba?
Yes?
Well, take a number between 1 and 10.
Get away!
Julius, darling, I've been waiting for you.
What does she mean by Julius darling?
I told you there was something hanky-panky going on.
Doesn't mean a thing. She's just taken in by my charm.
Does he have the crystal?
You mean this crystal?
How did you get it?
Now I got it!
Get that crystal! Hey! What are we doing? We want him to have the crystal.
So, if I should steal my brain, huh, Dr. Frankenstein? Well, the jig is up.
Steal your brain?
Yes, the person who had this crystal in their possession would have their brain switched with that of his monster.
Natasha, you gave the crystal to me.
It was only a joke, darling.
Don't worry, Count, you can have it back.
Oh, doctor, the machine is going to explode. Oh, that little boy.
When I married your mother, we thought we'd have children. Imagine our disappointment when you showed up.
I believe I have had enough of this quiet, restful retreat. Come, my Natasha. Let us leave these crazy people and return to the simple life of Transylvania.
Oh, yes, my sweet, but you must take it easy. My foolish thoughts, I belong to only you.
Of course, my darling. I promise I will never look at another woman again.
Henry, oh, what is Henry?
He's probably fiddling with his monster, but he will never give up.
Goodbye, Juliet. You will never in the family.
Miriam! Miriam!
Larry! Look! Talbot is no longer the wolf man. The moon is still in the sky.
Oh, I was so worried. You were like a wild man. Are you all right?
I feel like a normal human being again. The energy released from that machine must have changed me in some way. I'm cured! Miriam! Will you marry me?
Yes! Oh!
Yes, it's all right with my parents.
It's all right with me, as long as he wears his flea collar.
My sweet little flight would be nice as we used to.
Well, after all the things he said to me.
Mrs. McGonagall, you're always the lady that gets bad brakes. Don't worry, we can tighten and clean your brakes. You'll have to stay in the garage overnight.
Juliet, dear, don't be too hard on Miss McGonagall. She's suffered enough.
Well, I can try to be nice to her. I can do my best. I don't know how I can. But Mrs. McGonagall, I will do my best to be nice to you from now on. Well, Ruth, was this vacation exciting enough for you?
But Julius, we came on this vacation to get away from excitement. But I have learned one thing. I know now, after 20 years of marriage to you, I will stop trying to change you. And let that be a lesson to you, Miriam, dear. If you can't change him before you're married, you never will afterwards.
Thank goodness it's already been changed.
That's right. Now, Ruth, you must remember, I'm a revolutionary. I'm a warrior against the status quo. Against the oppression of boredom. Against the tyranny of paltry little lives. Well, it's time to go. We'll lodge with my fleas in the hills. No. We'll flee to my lodge in the hills. Come on, Junior. We got packing to do.
It's wonderful to be me again. The doctor did cure me, even though his transfer machine wasn't better. Igor! Where's the doctor?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was by the coffin yelling something about his machine.
Well, we'll probably see him later. Hope he gives up these wild dreams of his. Come on, Miriam. Let's go take a walk in the moonlight.
Oh, no one asked me to walk.